Hey, greetings and salutations to all of you beautiful faces. May all be well with each and every one of you. May you all be feeling good, looking good, and all of that good stuff. Ooh, okay. I'd like to, as per usual, give a shout out to all of the old and new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. Thank you for the channel donations. Thank you for the likes, the energetic engagements, and all of that. You guys are so appreciated. All right, y'all. So, as per the channel post that I just did about 10 minutes ago, in regard to the Young Sheldon show, I don't know why I just randomly clicked on that today, but actually I do know why. So there was a short that had played, and I was like, oh my god, my daughter and I, we would always watch that show, like when she was younger, and you know, when I was younger, I would watch that show, The Big Bang Theory. I thought it was hilarious. Okay, but how does that correlate with today's read? So there were two significant parts. I haven't finished the entire little, like, their little, it's like a compilation of all the clips. I haven't finished it yet, but two of them really stuck out to me particularly. And basically, young Sheldon was either talking to a counselor or a teacher of some sort, and the counselor is basically explaining how he didn't feel as though Sheldon would be a right fit or something like that. And Sheldon was like, oh, so I'm ahead of my time. And the teacher was like, basically, yeah, you're ahead of your time. So then young Sheldon was like, okay, well, call me when you catch up. Okay, holla at me when you catch up. Okay. All right, so that energy is significant here. Spirit guides, ancestors, most high creator of all things, divine intelligence, Archangel Michael, please come on in here and assist me with delivering these messages. Protect my collective's energy and also protect mine. Okay, so we have belonging coming out in the reverse, and then we have conclusion. Okay, this energy has been heavy in the readings lately. But yet, let me get to the second point that I made. So there was another segment in the show, a clip that I watched, and in the clip, basically, young Sheldon was in his therapy session, and it was his sister's twin sister and then his older brother, Georgie, the mom, and the dad. And they were basically just saying, like, because they were basically talking crap about young Sheldon. They're like, why do we have to be here? And basically they were jealous of him because he needed a bunch of support. Like he was like he was like a protected person without being a protected person, because he was like so small and sassy and his stature, and he's just so intelligent and low-key sarcastic, but didn't even know he was offending people, you know. So they didn't realize that. But the dad makes a statement, and he's like, well, young Sheldon's writing a book. You wouldn't want him to, basically depict you in a negative light, would you? And then the older brother goes, I don't care, I wasn't reading it anyways. So yeah, like this is an energy of somebody feeling like every time they're asked about you or something to do with like y'all's relationship or involvement or the lack thereof, like somebody's just like, I don't care what they're doing, I'm not interested in it, but the whole time they secretly are interested in it, or they secretly are inspired by you here. Tell me this conclusion. Wow, we have success in the reverse. Damn. What is the success in the reverse? Fragment. Okay. So again, this could be energies of like just people in your family consistently like comparing themselves to you, or even if this isn't just in your family, like this could be at school, at work, in society. Like you heavily deal with people who always find a reason to like compete with you in some way, or to have some sort of apathy towards you. Like there's an energy of like passive aggression, but there's like also an energy of someone being fragmented, like not knowing their true self, not knowing their true destiny, not knowing what they're called for or what they're here for or something like that. But it's like, this is your divine destiny. This is your divine journey. Okay, you can't help the information that you know. Something about listening is significant. There they go with the throat chakra, but we still gonna get this message out. But yeah, like I feel like while somebody was, I'm seeing like partying and screwing around and making all of these atrocious mistakes in life, it's like you were the one that was in the books, like you were reading, you were studying, and you still are in that energy, and people, the people around you feel some type of way about it, because like a lot of people feel like you are undeserving. Oh my god, guys, hold on. Out of nowhere, just coughing up a storm. This is a confirmation for somebody, because like I said, you embody like this young Sheldon energy. Like you have been very intelligent, very smart, very eloquent since a very young age, and it's all beginning to make sense. It's like while everyone was trying to chase and be of this world, you were in the books. Okay, something about street smarts and book smarts is significant here. Tell me more about this energy, please. Yeah, we have Grove in the reverse, and then we have Letting Go. Okay, right behind that, we have this High Priestess of Earth. You could be an Earth sign, or an Earth sign could be significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, yeah, message. I feel like you get a lot of your spiritual gifts and your intellect and just your prowess from a passed over grandmother energy. I just heard maiden name. Something about a maiden name could be significant. Okay, you could even experience these like you could have experienced this jealousy or this disdain or this disregard for you and your dreams and your essence and stuff. Something about purity. But yeah, you could have received this a while ago. That's why you were that's why you were led away from like this so-called family or this so-called friend group. Yeah, it's like all they were good at doing was comparing themselves to you. They're like, why do we always have to listen to what they're doing, or why do we always have to, like, I don't know, it's just something about whatever you're doing or whatever you used to do as a child. Like somebody's like, like same, like at family reunions, like you were the kid that your mama and daddy or family members would constantly call on, oh, sing that song again. You know, you probably have a very beautiful voice. You know, you probably can dance real good, you know. But it's something to do with your speech, your speak. Okay, you speaking out, or yeah, your speech is significant. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, and it took you, people don't understand, it took you to study and learn these things. That's how you are in this knowledge. Okay, damn, we have the sun in the reverse with the lovers. Damn. With the eight of swords in the reverse. Ooh, with the tower. Another lover's card in the reverse. Whoa. What is going on, Spirit? What is going on? Yeah. It's like every time you get brought up, as far as this family goes, this friend group goes, past, present, near future, it's like there's a tension in the air. Okay? It's like somebody has a lot of tension towards you. Okay, a lot of hatred towards you. This isn't normal. Okay, this is somebody that does not have any love in their life, does not have any like regard for anyone else. Okay, but you're stepping out as this star with the chariot clarifying it, or excuse me, with judgment clarifying it. I feel like for a while there, you could have hid your gifts, you could have hid your true like personality and stuff out of fear that you wasn't going to be accepted. But it's like a lot of how you were going on in your day-to-days, it's like you weren't trying to like offend anybody. It's like something that you say, or it's like, yeah, your throat chakra, like the way you identify and navigate through things, okay, and how you can thoroughly express yourself. It's like a direct attack to these people, but it's like, why are you upset at how someone else is able to express themselves, or the way their abilities, or yeah, it's weird. But you don't have nothing to worry about, collective. Let these people be mad, angry, and miserable by their damn selves. Okay. Yeah, because with this judgment here, people are realizing that this family was never there for you. They're realizing that this ex-lover or this ex-friend, this job, what have you, was like low-key trying to hold you back, all because of the fact that you were highly intelligent, highly gifted. Okay, you are gifted, talented, okay, creative. Something about a mogul energy is very significant. Like you have the energy to be a mogul. Okay. We have the Fool in the reverse with the Moon with the 4 coins. Okay. Damn. Yeah, it's something about like your innocence. I just heard timidity. That is like, I don't know. I just heard convincing too. Tell me more. Yeah, like somebody can be trying to convince others or themselves about something that pertains to you. Yeah, we have Justice, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords upright, 2 of Coins. So again, whatever this is, it's like people were trying to accuse you of being condescending. They were accusing you of like, it's like the way, yeah, you're just real. You're honest. You're authentic. You're not going to bite your tongue for nobody. Okay? You're not going to stop enjoying or having the interest that you have just because it doesn't fit within the desires of another person, especially if this is in your household. Okay, this could be very significant in your household setting. Somebody could be upset because you, instead of spending time gossiping and carrying on and hooping and hollering all day, you in a book, you're reading, you're pouring into yourself, you're growing, you're healing, you know. Yeah, like you're in this pure energy of self-acceptance. Okay, self-realization. And you got people in this just mad. I heard maze. The maze is significant. Wow. We have rigid and obedience in the reverse. Rigid upright, obedience reverse. Clarify the energy. Then we have understanding with complicated. Yeah, whatever this is a very complicated situation. It's like people are they just want a reason to hate you. And half the time it's literally doesn't even make sense, okay? We have balance here. It's like the more you balance yourself, or the more you heal, or the more you sustain yourself, gain stability, it's like the more threatening you appear to these people, okay? Yeah. Like, overall, I feel like a lot of this negative energy that you all could have been feeling most recently was a targeted attempt at you quitting something, like stopping something that you're doing, or a newfound passion that you've regained the love for, okay? Yeah. We have the 7 of Swords here. So somebody is realizing, like, because people are seeing, and they can even date it back to your childhood, just how like creative you are, just how authentic you are, okay? Yeah, we have the Lovers upright. It's something about the way that you love, okay? The way that you, I'm hearing grace the scene, okay? When you step on the scene, you grace the scene, okay? Yeah, this is very complicated, okay? You could have been experiencing this since you was the ages of like 3, 11. You could have been one of them very outspoken children and constantly got called fast just because you were outspoken, just because you enunciated your words properly, just because you were staying in a child's place, but hell, you were calling out shit without trying to call out shit. Like, this is giving, yeah. So yeah, like now somebody's in the 7 of Swords energy because they feel like, I'm getting, if we all came from the same household, well then why can't I be like that? Why can't I be free? And it's like, because they haven't done the work. And just because you came from the same household doesn't mean that you're all going to turn out the same, is what I'm getting also. Like with young Sheldon. There was even a scene in the show where he was choking and his brother is sitting there making a jelly sandwich, just watching him, while the dad is trying to save his life. He's just like, no emotion on his face, no care in this world, no nothing. Like I said, you embody this young Sheldon energy, or you have ever since you were a child. Just full of spunk, full of sass, and people like looked at you as if you thought you was a know-it-all, but you wasn't a know-it-all. Or it's like the confidence that you have and or had back then in your dreams and in your abilities, it's like people wanted you to, it's like they hated it. I'm just gonna put it like that. Especially like your older relatives. Hell, it could even be younger relatives that haven't found, you know, their spunk, their gifts yet. You know, they haven't found their purpose yet. Why are they on this earth, you know? And now that these people are being seen in this very hateful, jealous, and conniving light, they don't know what to do about it. And here you are at this Two of Coins, just as pretty as can be, as handsome as can be, focusing on you. Okay? Dancing could be very significant as well. You could have done ballet as a child. Okay, or I'm hearing merengue or salsa dancing is significant. Some of you may be called to like go do some salsa dancing. That may be where you might meet your lover. I don't know. I'm also picking up. Ooh, all my cards fell. I'm also picking up, but this is gonna be another read. But I'm getting like an interracial, like, I don't know. It's gonna be like some interracial dating going on or something. But we're gonna get into that. I've been channeling that too. All right, yeah, we got 3 of chalices though. Like, I feel like the Most High had to set you on this path so that you can be aligned with those who are on the same frequency of the with those that understand who you are, because they have some of the same characteristics within themselves. You know, I feel like a lot of you are developing and building these new soul tribes, these new soul families. You know, it's like out with the old, in with the new. Death upright. Okay? Someone thought that you weren't going to have this new beginning or this breakthrough because they thought you was just going to be too ashamed. Okay? You can't help how you are. You can't help with gifts that you possess and that you embody. People feel like this is like make-believe or that you're somehow making this up, but energy doesn't lie. Okay? And that's what I'm seeing people are realizing too. Okay? We have reminder in the reverse, and then we have denial. Yeah, somebody every time they're reminded of your strength, they find themselves in this energy of denial. Okay? Your individuality is what led you here, collective, is what got you here. The fact that you've always had this, when I tell you this remarkable level of intelligence, high IQ energy ever since you were a child, it's like out of this world, I'm telling you. So don't let people try to dumb you down. And then, you know, this could even be for your children too. A lot of you could be even raising little young Sheldons. And you could have like your own family members or your so-called friends or whoever that always like low-key try to throw little digs and snares at you or your child, because your child is different, because your child is gifted, and or you were the different and gifted child. And these people didn't know how to act around you because you called out their bullshit without even trying to. Because you revealed the truth about them, their lives, the shit that they're struggling with, the things that they're hiding behind the scenes or beneath the surface that you can catch on to and that you've always been able to catch on to. And that's why they're so upset. These people were willing to like even watch you die. Like I said, this is symbolically. Watch you choke and do nothing but just stare at you. Like, these are people that I'm getting like an energy of like poison too. But it's like, it's all returning. Whatever oath they took, okay, whatever belongings that they took from you. Yeah, they having chest pains about this shit now. They're like, make it stop. I'm hearing, make it stop. Somebody make it stop. Look at ass boy. No. Okay? All of that. For what? Like, jealousy is a mofo, guys. But that is what I have for y'all. I got some really exciting news. It's gonna be a beautiful day, guys. But I had to get this energy out. Like I said, do not be ashamed of who you are, how far you've grown. The fact that you are intelligent, the fact that you're raising an intelligent child, it's not your fault. Simple. And a lot of you are realizing this. Like, this whole time, they was mad at you because you were smart, because you're a dreamer, because you're a seer, because you're confident. Like, make it make sense, make it make sense. Like, all right, y'all. Peace. I love y'all.